Okay,
Yeah.
so with you guys just spending a little bit extra time in the city, eventually, Tali, you wake up from your cocoon and you have awoken to improved druid powers.
Yes.
Right. So you've actually unlocked a new skill tree for yourself.
Haha.
Good.
The skill tree is called Way of the Dryads,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to choose between two skills. One
Ooh.
of them, at one with nature, will improve your abilities with nature and the elements. The other one is Beastmaster, which will improve your abilities with beasts and shapeshifting. Which one do you want?
Beastmaster.
Okay, so type in new advanced move Beastmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Shapeshifting. For the druid planes, you get to pick one extra plane and you are knowledgeable about creatures in it and you can transform into them.
Yes.
Also, now you have the ability to convey feelings, emotions, and such. Even though you can't straight out speak, you can convey feelings and emotions with creatures as long as they are natural beings. If they're not, as long as they're not like some kind of corrupted or made or blah 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 type of creature.
Well,
And
I
you can
can talk to
easily,
animals in animal form.
well, not really.
Yeah, it says so in the dungeon world thing.
Yeah, but here's the thing, it's limited to what you can transform into.
Yeah.
And when in this form you're improved and you can speak with all of them. It doesn't matter if you're transformed or not. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can just ask me if that creature is normal or not. You flat out will know if it is, and if it is, you can straight up like do basic communication with it.
Nah.
Also, you have as part of this a charm ability if the creatures are neutral or good,
Mm-hmm.
and if they are natural, you can use 2d6 plus charisma to try and charm them to assist you.
Nice.
And that's your Beastmaster skill. Okay. So yeah, O'Sullivan, you see the cocoon sprout open like a flower and Tali pops out.
Woohoo!
By the way, Mushi has been upgraded because he spent time in there with you.
Roar.
Upgraded.
Yeah, he was rebuilt. Now he's better, faster, stronger. Actually, Mushi has grown a little bit buffer. His fangs and his eyes look a little bit meaner, longer, tougher. Rrr.
Yeah.
Like upgraded to Windows 10.
Yeah, he skipped Windows 9 and went to 10.
I actually don't even know if 10 is good or not.
It's not.
It's fine. All the Windows are shit. So yeah, as soon as you guys step out, Mushi lets out a happy howl and starts waving his tail around and jumps around Tali.
Yeah! We did it! I'm not dead!
We did
I
it! We
know.
did it! We did it! Yeah!
Uh, I'm gonna run out to Sullivan and give him a high five. Do you accept the high five?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yes.
The robot just looks at you. He then looks at himself and gives himself a high five.
Aw, I feel bad.
Super
So I'll
sad.
give Plexi a high five.
He high fives you.
Yeah. Friendship.
How much damage?
Good call, but at this point, since he dealt with Alexander, he kind of can know how much your bodies can handle, so he's being more gentle.
Hmm.
I feel stronger. This is great.
By the way, I want to find Alexander.
Go for it.
Uh, I kind of
Alexander's just
well,
by the lake, sitting down and thinking off into space.
I built this longsword and I'm kind of heavy right now. Do you want to hold my 2 extra rapiers? for me.
Hmm?
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry you're
Uh,
having a crisis right now. Do you mind holding my extra shit?
It's like, yeah, sure, just put him beside me.
Yeah, there we go. So I actually like, I think it's gone beyond my load. Like, so I gotta.
You know what would have been perfect if Amy was like, "Do you wanna talk about?" No, that's oh great, perfect. Bye. Okay,
I'm
so
a.
Tal is finally out. You're all well rested and fed. Perhaps it's time to like get ready to leave the village.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
sounds
Also, I
good.
want to learn how to use a sword from Wick, maybe.
Oh yeah, you definitely could have spent doing a few days like while Tali was in the cocoon doing that.
Yeah. Well, here's my bone. Result.
Mhm.
Bam.
I have a quick question about like the druid ritual chrysalis thing.
Yeah,
Do I ever gain like new tells or no?
get what?
New tells like how I have
New
antlers.
tails, you know, like antlers.
Oh,
Maybe
oh.
she gets feathers
Uh,
somewhere.
you can get a new tail only if you want.
I kind of want to.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. I want bark skin.
Okay, you can have that.
Like there's bark on my arms now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Look, now you're even tougher than Alexander.
That's not
As for
saying
me, I'm
much.
gonna transfer the 2,000 the gold onto the credit chip, and also I
Okay,
don't have a forge, sadly.
okay.
I
So,
guess that's what I can do.
are you guys ready to keep going, or is there
Oh,
anything
and
else you wanna?
strengthen this potion.
Oh, well, it's gonna take some basic materials which you can get from the guy that hates you for 100 gold. You can strengthen each HP potion for 100 gold.
Right, so I
Hmm.
spend 100 gold and I strengthen this one. What does it do extra?
Okay, the strengthened HP potion heals you back to full health.
Oh, by the way, I also have a potion. Can you do that for me too?
100 gold.
Uh, do I deduct from mine or?
Up to you
No,
guys.
I do it from a credit chip.
Okay, so thanks.
Hmm.
Super potion. Bam.
Alright. So, do you guys wanna head out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know. Is
what?
there time for us to stay another day?
Well, if you guys
Before-
want, there's no rush.
Hmm.
Because I'm
So I
going to
guess we have to
insist
leave.
that we stay another day.
What roll
Why?
is a sword? Strength?
Yeah, sword is hack and slash, so strength.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to make a specific roll for that. If I want to wield it with a rapier.
You can't use the sword and the rapier because the rapier is precise, the sword is not. You're gonna lose your bonus.
What are you doing?
Trying to be creative. Try to use a rapier with a sword.
You lose your rapier bonus if you do that.
It's gonna be +2. The strength.
What?
I'm go-
What
well,
are
I
you
mean,
talking about?
wait. I think I lost something.
You can only use dex with a rapier because it's precise. You can't
Yeah,
use it with
the
a
sword is not
sword.
precise, so you lose the bonus if you
Yeah,
use it
because
with a
you have to
rapier.
use strength to hack and
Yeah.
slash instead.
Sword
Yeah,
uses
strength-
strength, rapier uses dexterity.
Yeah, strength is +2, so I lose +2 and not +3. Like, yeah.
You have +2 strength?
Yes?
You have
Wow, I'm
16
strong.
strength.
Oh,
I've
wait.
got 18 intelligence.
Ba-ba.
Why do you have so much strength? Are you sure?
16 is a normal stat.
I mean,
Oh,
it
that
seems
reminds me, I
reasonable
haven't put
because
in
I
my
have
point.
18 strength and 16 dex.
When you start the game, you get it's 16, 17. It's 16, 15. No, you get one at 16. You get one stat at 16, then 15, then 14, and then it'll keep going down. Not by ones. Eventually, it'll stop. It'll get really low.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, what are you guys gonna do before you leave?
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna ask Plexi something. I'm gonna go. By the way, have you sensed the beast guy around recently?
No, he's not here.
I see, so he really did leave. Strange. There's nothing we can do about it, I guess. We should
Oh
leave
well.
as well.
Good, because I'm done with these books. I don't think there's anything else I can take from here.
Alexander points to a
By the
village.
way, when you
Then
get back, you
give them
notice
back.
that the day that he brought the books, like all the windows of the houses were smashed, and he just went inside and took their books.
It's like, you
Uh.
know, you can't do that. There's something called laws.
I don't understand.
You should read a book on law.
They
Yeah,
they apply to you. They don't apply to me.
they apply to you. Your thinking thing, they apply to you.
No, they strictly say they apply to organic beings. I'm not an organic being.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
Law does not
It applies to
specify all organic
says-
beings must obey this
Never-
law.
Ever heard that justice is blind? It means you too. Follow law. You get us in
Also,
trouble.
don't fucking argue, robot.
The laws that I obey
that's
are
racist.
programmed into me. Your laws are not programmed into me, so they do not affect me.
Okay then, how's this? As administrator, I say you have to obey the laws.
I obey only the laws which I've been programmed to.
Yes, and you obeyed to this to me. So in other words, obey the laws.
Overruled. You cannot force me to do that.
Over fucking room. Jesus.
That's exactly
Wow.
what a programmed order from the administrator is. How can you just ignore administrative procedure?
Administrative rights do not give you full control over me.
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to control
what?
you. I'm trying to make sure you don't get hurt. Oh Jesus!
I don't
I
sounds like
can
my
protect
sister.
myself.
I don't think I will ever resolve the bond with Alex.
I don't think so either, to be honest, for me.
Plexi, just please.
Isn't he programmed to obey your orders?
I think
Why is
he's
he
running
getting
Windows
sassy?
Vista.
Because he has evolved.
That's the
Beyond
thing.
your control.
Robots. Here's the thing. Robots
He will
in my
obey
country.
basic orders.
Yeah, like obey
Robots
the
in my
fucking law.
country. Alexander says robots in my country has a certain. Well, they are self-aware. They're basically sentient beings. I expected that he would at least listen to me, but it seems like his sentience is appearing faster by the day. It's worrying.
Maybe we
And
should
he's
shut
not
him
exactly
down.
the most. I'm not gonna shut him down. I'll find him a new power source, and we part ways.
Well, your smiling buddy upstairs, he's kind of gonna probably rip the shard out of his chest because he obviously wants them. So eventually he's gonna die.
You're a very violent person, you know this? But anyway,
What?
come on, Plex, let's get going.
How am I
By the
being
way, could
violent?
By the way, could you help me carry a few things? I'm kind of overburdened.
I can carry things.
Why not?
I can carry things.
Oh, can. With an accent. But it's like, thanks. Here, could you carry these 2 rapiers and the adventure pack?
Yes, I can carry these items.
Thank you.
Can he learn how to use rapiers?
I
Do you
think
ask
he's
him
fine
this?
on his own.
Actually,
ask him
doesn't
that?
even not really, but I don't think he needs if he can like with his super strength and stuff.
Oh, actually, I give him. Oh, that's it. I gave him the tapestry and the 2 books, including the picture book, instead of
Okay.
the adventure pack, because I'm gonna need the adventure pack.
Okay.
Have
As
you
you
marked
hand
that
them
down
over,
in his
he takes
inventory?
them.
No, I'll mark them. Don't worry. With plexi.
So since you guys are getting ready to leave the town, the mage and the outfits on his shoulder join you.
Cool.
He's still wearing his robes
Okay.
and such, so you can't really see the guy. Diao is the one talking. The guy doesn't seem to wanna talk much.
Are we gonna have a problem with you two?
If you keep talking like that, you will.
I assume that's not the owl saying that.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Okay.
Alexander's just
cool.
moving forward.
So as that happens, when you start moving forward, the guy just turns around and starts walking as well. He kind of reaches you and kind of passes you a little bit, so he's kind of guiding you guys towards the field.
Alexander actually motions. Thanks.
Diao, on the other hand, goes to Talia and lands on her shoulder. Oh, you seem stronger and fresher.
Thanks. I also have this cool bark skin now. See? I'm gonna like
Oh,
pull up my sleeve and show her.
Diao scratches it a little bit with its beak. It's so cool.
I know, right?
I
I'm
like
now
it.
2 times as cool.
Girl talk.
Yeah, they're just chatting along with the guy leading the way. Along the way, you see that he gets tired actually pretty easily, so he eventually materializes a staff in his hand and uses it as a walking stick.
Want some help, bro?
Fuck off. I'm fine.
Mm,
Diao walks over to Amo when you say that and says, thanks for the offer, but as you can see, he's a little bit grumpy. Please don't take offense of that.
Amo, don't talk to him. He clearly wasn't loved as a child. Just leave him alone.
Mm.
So, thanks to him, you don't need to undertake a perilous journey. You don't know why, you just don't need to. It just takes a while to get there, but you're fine, you don't need to eat.
We don't. Oh. okay.
Magic.
hmm.
I know this picture.
Eventually, you make it to the Field of Sorrow. And it's a huge, old, forgotten battlefield. With corpses, with shabby swords and armors all over the
How are there
place.
still corpses here?
Well, not so much corpses as decaying corpses. And leftover skeletons.
Lovely.
How long ago did this happen?
You don't know.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Can I discern reality?
By the way, yes, Vic, you would be getting
Yeah.
flashbacks because this is exactly how it looked after the undead passed.
Yeah, you guys can see Vic is on edge. He's like holding his sword, just looking around.
Can I discern realities?
Yes, you can.
I fail.
Nice.
Obviously, I have a -1.
Mark EXP and you guys cannot learn anything about this current area.
Aw.
By the way, if you had any negatives and HP downs, like you're all at full health, you're all fine right now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Right. So, as you guys march forward, eventually you start going up a small hill, and on the far end, like 500 or 600 meters away, you see a sort of small look-alike shrine, and there's some kind of glow coming from inside, and you're not sure what it is because you're still pretty far away. As you continue walking through the field, however, you see a tear in space. It's another memory.
What?
Yep. It's another memory, like the one you found in the underground dungeon.
Lovely.
I see.
Just like stay there. Like
Well, in order for it to activate, somebody has to touch it and open it if you guys want to. And
So
you
Who
have to
wants
tell
to
me
be
who's gonna do
Elizabeth?
it. Yeah, who wants to be Elizabeth?
So hang on a minute. It's
me.
it's like this doesn't take a gem shard, does it? Since it's an actual tear.
No, this is the
Yeah.
one that's actually here. You have to use the gem. You have to create it. This one is already here.
It's like, well, if any of you are not gonna do it,
I'm one gonna do it.
Does it really matter?
Yes, it does.
yeah, good point.
Oh.
You
I
don't
want
know
to go.
how, but it does matter.
I want to go.
It's like looking around. It's like I'm not sure I want to experience this memory.
I want.
I'll do it.
Hey.
Seems appropriate somehow.
Okay then.
Honestly, I think one most used to a scene like this should do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be Vic. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see.
So I'm the only one who sees it, right?
No, everybody's gonna see it.
Oh.
But
You
it's
see
Okay. I
important
don't know
who's
how
the
it
one.
matters then.
It's important who's the one that's gonna open it, because based on who's gonna open it, it's gonna be different.
Oh, okay.
Since you guys cannot control it, the one that opens it changes the memory and what's displayed.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, it actually doesn't make sense, but sure.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right,
I won't.
so Vic opens the tear, and what you see is this place takes you far, far into the past. The field is here, it's underground, but there's no corpses, there's no battle, there's no shrine, there's nothing. And then you see two familiar figures. The hero who is still a young boy and Ruru who is at his side. You see that the young hero, is fighting a giant demon monster that popped out of a portal like the one that you saw in the dungeon. Right. So while he's fighting the giant demon, you see that there's about 500 or 600 people like grouped together like sheep tied up and in terrible state. They were held captured. They were held captive. So the hero is fighting the giant being, and while he's doing that, you see that he's using all of the four elements. He's using wind, water, fire, and earth to his advantage, and he's using his magnificent blade to fight that creature. That sword is definitely magical. It's brimming with power. While the battle is going on, the people behind him look terrified. They're praying to God for mercy, for anything, just to to survive. They're desperate. While the hero is busy fighting, Ruru is just standing back. He's doing nothing, by the way. He just casually looks over his shoulder to where you guys are, and yeah, he sees you again, and then he looks back. And unlike the one that you met, the one in the memories, like I said, he's dressed more with adventuring gear, and he's got a different type of mask. Like basically, this is before he donned the suit that you guys saw. As the hero continues to fight, the demon like starts laughing at the people praying, like your gods have abandoned you. You will all die by my hand. So will this runt. Blah blah blah. He's being all evil, as you expect from a stereotypical fucking demon. And then, as the people are despairing, the hero like moves in to protect them when the demon was about to strike at some of them, and he just casually says, "If God doesn't hear your pleas, then he will hear my thunderous roar." And as he says that, his blade powers up and he pierces and cuts off one of the demon's hands. The demon, however, immediately starts to regenerate. It regenerates very quickly, like a lizard that lost its tail, like almost instantly. Its hand immediately returns and the people start to cower in fear again. The hero continues to fight it for a good 5-10 minutes, and then suddenly pummels the beast into the ground with his bare fist, and then stabs his sword into its neck and cuts its head off. The being doesn't die. The demon continues to regenerate, and the hero just says "fuck it," and he just starts slashing and slashing and slashing. You feel like 2 or 3 hours have passed. He's done nothing but continue to slash the flesh until the demon's regenerative power simply can't keep going anymore, and it dies. Even though it had instant regeneration, he just continued to slash mercilessly at it until it literally couldn't keep going. And when he kills it, he just plops down on the spot exhausted. Ugh, like, fuck me. That was fucking insane. So, as you can imagine, the people start cheering. They're very happy because they got saved, the demon is dead. And the hero, somewhere in the midst of the fight, like his blade started cracking and breaking, so he threw it to the side and had to continue punching, kicking, and using daggers and other and the elements to keep slicing it. So once the hero is busy being praised by all the people and stuff, Ruru goes and takes his sword. He then walks off and goes to where now you saw that the shrine was built. In his time though, there is no shrine yet. So as he goes over there, he pricks his finger with the blade and a few droplets of his blood go on the blade and it starts to shine again. He then stabs the sword into the ground upright and leaves it there. That's when the hero shouts out to Ruru, "Hey, Ruru, we're done. Let's go." Yeah, I'm coming. Hey, what about my sword? It's kinda broken. Should we leave it? I think you have no more use for it anymore. Okay then. So what are you doing over there with it anyway? Oh, nothing. Just leaving breadcrumbs. What? Don't worry about it. He just laughs it off and they continue onward. Now, as that ends, the time passes forward. You see that now the shrine is built around the sword and another demon portal opens, but this time it's a humanoid demon. He walks over towards the sword and tries to take it, but he can't reach it. Its power is keeping it at bay. He takes one of the shards that you guys are collecting and throws it at the sword. The shard attaches itself to the sword and it starts to corrupt it. He then laughs. I'm surprised it actually worked. Oh well then, guess I'll collect this investment later. He opens a portal and leaves. And you see that slowly over time the sword and the shrine starts to get corrupted by the shard. Then time skips again. This time it's the more recent future. You see the battlefield in front of you, but there's no corpses yet because the armies are yet to fight. It is an undead army versus the living humans. And Vic, you recognize some of the banners. You recognize some of the men. These are the people that stayed behind on the third day when you left.
Cool.
What you see is they are slaughtered. But even though they're dying, they're not backing off. They keep screaming, "Protect the hero. Don't back down." And they all die. And that's how the memory ends. And you're back in the current time.
Jeez.
So there's a sword now on the thing.
Yeah,
It's in
on
the
the
shrine,
shrine,
I
like
think.
500 or 6 meters away, you can see that there's some kind of light in a shrine. And now you know that the sword is there. The sword that the hero used in the
And
memory.
apparently
And
it's
there's a
corrupted.
shard attached to the blade.
Oh.
It's
So
like
who wants to
Alexander
disrupt?
starts heading over. He's like, at least we found it.
So yeah, you guys are gonna get closer then?
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, Alexander is. He was going to try getting it, even though the sword's corrupt. He's like, yeah, it's a fucking sword.
I'm gonna keep my distance.
As you guys start getting closer, the field of corpses begins to shuffle. And it's not long before some of the corpses begin to rise and pick up their arms and weapons.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh, let's fight an army.
I was already on edge, so I draw my sword as fast as I can.
It's not fast enough.
It's really fucking fast,
One of
bro.
them steps up, and Vic,
Oh no, it's
you
Roderick.
Since since in the backstory you didn't manage to roll well enough for this, you don't know who this man is. But
Okay.
by his insignia, you know what unit he was in. He was part of the Storm Vanguard. That was the unit that would always follow the hero like a shadow. If the hero was the first on the battlefield and the last to leave, these were the guys who would always follow him. These were the guys that would always follow him first into battle and the guys that would leave last with him. He is their commander.
And he's dead now.
Yes. A corpse is standing up in front of you and he says, "Trespassers, leave."
Okay.
Sure. We'll be right out of here.
Wait, trespassers?
Oh,
But we're trying to uncorrupt the sword.
let's go.
Oh god, he's gonna reason with the fucking zombies now. Good god.
Hey,
As
so
long
what?
as
Do you
we
say
stand,
that? Wait, do you say that out loud?
No.
Oh,
as
then
long
never
as
mind.
we stand,
Vic
you
is
will
actually
not
like
reach
really.
the hero.
What?
He seems to be a little bit out of it, like he's seeing straight through you. He's not as sentient as he looks.
Yeah,
He's
Vic doesn't
basically
actually.
he's basically like a wraith, as you can imagine. Like
Yeah.
he's clinging onto something to stay alive, but he's not entirely with his mind.
Alexander just shakes his head. For some reason, I was hoping you would be like Roderick.
Wow. By the way, Vic, shame that you decided to get rid of your banner. Just saying.
You know what? I kind of didn't expect to need it.
Yeah.
By the way, what's
When
the
I give
mage
you a
doing?
reward for your background, it's probably important.
Whatever, bro.
So what were you saying, Alexander?
These people don't think. What are you on about? But yeah, Alexander looks to what the mage is doing to this event.
Well, the mage is in the back, right? Seriously, like behind absolutely every one of you, because he's a mage. He doesn't want to get too close.
Alexander just goes,
I think it may be time for a break.
break time
Okay.
to get drinks
It's a
and
good
stuff.
idea.
By the way, O'Sullivan, I assume that since you wanted this guy to teach you some shit, you've been talking to him during the days you spend in town. This guy's flat out telling you, like, leave.
He's like, we cannot.
I
You can't
can.
pass.
I don't know about them.
I can as well.
Hey, he has an army, just saying.
I'm
A
fine
small
with
one,
leaving.
but we need
By the way,
shard.
even though you can't spout lore because you tried that, you can discern realities if you want. Just saying.
Good point.
Hmm.
This is discern realities, but someone with higher wisdom do it.
So
Well-
definitely O'Sullivan.
Okay.
Okay.
He has no wisdom though. Shh, guys.
Doing it.
I have what?
Oh, I passed.
Oh,
Oh well.
Okay, one question.
He just wants free XP.
I don't do this often. I need to check what my options are.
What happened here recently? What is about to happen?
There it is. Who's really in control here?
O'Sullivan, you noticed something strange in the air. There's a different type of magic. It's definitely dark magic, but it's not done by a mage. There is a portal that is being summoned. Something will come out of here soon, and that being is definitely extremely powerful. It's a huge threat.
Hey guys, grab the sword and let's go!
That's what I
It's
proposed.
like- Yeah, it's like, oh, it's like, well, I guess we're doing this now. Because does Solomon actually sound worried? Like, go, 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 sort of deal.
Yes.
Because normally
sounded
he's
like
joking
it.
around all the time.
No, because normally when there's big powerful beings, those big powerful beings tend to go, look, snack-sized mage.
Snack size. It's like Alexander just goes, oh, right, and goes for the sword and tries grabbing it.
As you do, the field beneath you begins to shatter, and the warriors begin to rise and picking up their arms.
I
This
knew it.
guy screams at you again. Protect the hero. They shall not pass. Protect the hero. That's basically all, most of the stuff he says. The words that come out his mouth is just protect the hero.
Oh, damn it.
Maybe,
I'm gonna grab the sword. Guys, you're gonna
maybe
have
he
to do
thinks
something.
that the sword is a hero.
Like I said,
Probably,
they're
yeah.
not with their mind, dude. They're a bit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh
He-
god, the undead
the
armies.
commanders and the guy leading them, like the main guy that you talk to, they begin shouting orders, and the army begins to form up.
So who wants to fight that?
We just gotta grab the sword and get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's just run.
There's about 100 soldiers standing between you and the shrine with the sword, and the rest of the army is forming up and getting ready to surround you.
Shit.
This is a little unfair. We can't do anything.
You could
I'm
run.
gonna-
Actually, that's probably not gonna be an option anymore.
Of course
Huh?
not.
Oh.
I
Wait,
guess
did we-
it's like
Grab the sword?
No, there's
No.
100 soldiers or so right in
Oh,
front.
they have risen before we get it. Okay.
Yeah, Tali,
And
what are you
Alexander's
transforming?
Yes,
What
I
are you
am.
transforming into?
Since I chose a new plane, I chose the desert plains, and I can transform into a rhinoceros now.
Oh fuck yeah, yes you can.
Yeah! Transform and
Rhinoceros
charge!
Aww. Why not
Rhinos
ocean
don't
life?
live on the desert.
Well, they don't really live on the desert, they're part of the plains that you took, so you
It
can
is,
be
I
a
looked it up.
rhinoceros.
I guess the desert also encompasses the savannah.
It does not.
Currently,
Not really, but whatever.
Not
I
in
was gonna say,
reality.
thanks to the desert, you have some new species and you can turn into scorpions and lizards and stuff, but oh well. Okay, so now you're a rhinoceros. You have, you can spend your hold on charge. That's your only
Yeah.
special move. But
That's
you
fine.
Alexander-
also have tough hide. Gives you +2 armor.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I got a great plan for this. If it's like, Tally, can you get us through these soldiers?
I just nod my rhinoceros head and charge.
It's like Alexander, before she charges, Alexander goes to jump on her back and go, oh Sullivan, come on!
Okay.
I could probably lift you guys.
It would have been fine if you
Oh,
just from
definitely.
behind, but okay.
Yeah, I.
Nah,
I
fuck
thought
that.
you guys would-
I'm helping.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Before she starts charging, I
Yeah.
want to cast telekinesis on myself.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, can I aid her?
Oh yes!
That's one of my
yes!
spells.
I use telekinesis to fly.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 10 plus, man.
Okay, you can do it.
Amazing.
You can do it. To Sullivan's flying.
Boom!
Whoa.
Fuck you guys!
Sullivan, try getting the sword!
So Talia, are you charging
Right.
through the soldier line?
Yes. To get to the.
Hang on a minute, I
Try.
wanna... If I'm on her back, I wanna try using my arcane art to aid her.
You can't do that. She's
Hmm.
not trying to
That's
do
a
damage,
shame.
she's trying to charge through them, right?
Yeah.
You should probably follow.
If she was trying to straight up do damage, then I could have allowed you, but since she's trying to charge through, it's gonna be different.
I was hoping to do this. I was hoping to do the boost spell and then assist her so she gets +2 instead of 1
Next time
from me.
someone successfully assists the target with aid, they get a +2 instead of a +1. What is aid?
Aid. In other words, I'd be aiding her in the charge. I'd be like standing on her back and use my sword like a mount. Trying to make sure they don't bring her down.
Right, Tali, spend 1 hold and do your charge move. Roll a 2d6 +3.
A help or hinder. What is roll plus bond? What would the bond?
Damn.
Whoa.
14. So what ends up
That would've been
happening
16
is
with mine.
Tali starts charging towards the soldier line. When they see this, the commander of that unit screams, "Shields! Up front! Spears! Behind!" They start forming up a turtle formation. And they make a line with shields with spears sticking out. But it doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
you are literally a fucking mountain about to come down on top of them, and your hide is made of steel. The one that's
no,
actually in
no.
danger
Dying
is
in
fucking
hell.
Alexander, because there's spears sticking out, and he's on top of a fucking I don't know, fucking giant
No. See,
18
this isn't
wheeler.
a rhinoceros. This is a desert rhinoceros, also known as the rocknoceros.
Oh yeah, this is a rocknoceros, by the way. So Alexander, like I'm pretty sure everybody except Tali is amazed right now, because what you see is she literally slams into a wall of shields and spears and rips them apart with brute force.
Whoa.
Love
The
this.
soldiers are sent flying. The spears are broken into pieces. The shields are bent and destroyed.
Well, I wouldn't
Soldiers are
expect-
trampled, and their line is split like a sea. Like right down the fucking middle.
No, they're split like a goddamn overripe watermelon.
Time to charge through.
Tali's
Follow
the
after
Moses
quickly.
of the battlefield.
Alec has
I-
opened a huge path for you guys. If you rush in now, the soldiers will not be able to regroup.
Yeah, I want to do that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Don't
I'm
mess with the
Everyone charge towards the sword.
As you guys charge through, you actually make it to the other side without any problems. You split the line perfectly, Tali. Everything in your path got annihilated.
Oh hey,
Yeah.
O'Sullivan's slowly floating down. Hey.
By the way, I'm suspecting Plexi is just standing there as soldiers try to attack him as they just become crushed in an instant.
Dink, dink.
He
do you
hasn't
look-
moved with
Do you
us.
look back to see where he is and what he's doing?
He jumped.
Honestly, I suspect he can defend himself, so I'm more concentrating on like getting
Okay,
through.
so you don't know what's going on with him. By the way, the mage that was with you is gone. You don't see him anywhere.
I want to.
But you do see his owl. The owl is
I wanna
circling
detect
above.
magic. I want to detect magic.
Okay, do it.
There's probably magic all over this freaking place.
Yeah, detect magic.
9. Okay, what's the bad effect?
I forget it.
Okay, so
No,
what do
I,
you
no, I
enchant?
don't. Wait, can I forget a cantrip?
Yes.
Well, I forget my cantrip.
Okay. So what do you enchant? Your eyes, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking for everything magical around here, right?
Yes.
Right. So the biggest magical thing is on the sword. The sword
Okay,
itself.
I ignore that. I ignore the sword for the time being.
Okay, what do you want to look at?
I want to look for anything else magical, like maybe
Okay.
an invisible person.
Okay, so apart for the sword and the crystal, which are both extremely powerful and brimming with magic, you sense that the mage is somewhere on the battlefield, but he is invisible and he's making his way through the army.
That's
He's
what I
basically
thought.
avoiding it. Also, you sense a great source of magic pooling in one spot. That's where the portal is about to open. And something extremely powerful is gonna step out of it.
Only I
So-
had time.
Better run.
Yeah.
Like we're already running.
I'm sure he'll be fine. I look up to the owl and thumbs
By the way,
up.
the owl is also covered in magic as well.
Okay. I give a thumbs up to the owl and then start jogging away.
Okay.
Right, are we at the sword yet?
Yeah, you're next to the temple. The soldiers are slowly starting to regroup and advance on your position. They're still screaming, "Protect the hero."
He's like,
Don't
everyone
protect the
form up
hero.
from the door.
I'm screaming in
it
a
through the
gruff
choke point.
voice. Don't protect the hero. Retreat.
By the way, the shrine is actually very small. It's one of those small Japanese shrines where you literally open it, there's enough room for one person. That's basically where the sword is encased. So it's not
Can
really
I-
a big shrine. It's a very
can
small
I do
shrine
that?
built
Well,
around the sword.
I'm
owner.
after it, so I guess I open up the door. I have no idea what to do with it when I get there.
Can
but...
I do that?
Do what?
Like, trick them into following my orders?
How
Going
exactly?
like, retreat!
You just basically scream and hope they listen?
Like, can I roll charisma?
You can't do that. Somebody else would have been able to do that.
Oh, you mean like the bard?
No, I mean
Vic.
like Vic, who actually had some power over these people. But right now,
If he
they're
had his
not willing
banner.
to listen anymore.
If I was a cleric.
No,
I'd
Vic
have
doesn't say
power.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Alexander's gonna go for the
If you
sword. He
had
doesn't
some
know how to
leverage
handle
over
it, but...
them, right now you don't have any leverage. If you get some leverage over them, you can roll plus charisma to convince them to stop.
You mean like that sword?
We'll see.
Totally like that sword.
But yeah, since I'm at the sword, I'm gonna look at it. Does it look basically fucked up?
The sword seems as pure as ever. The shard has not managed to corrupt it. But the
Ow.
shard
Oh,
is still connected to the sword, and everywhere around it, it has sprouted corruption and black matter and some disgusting materials that you feel like if you touch it's gonna be like acid to your hand. It's gonna corrupt you and probably burn you. Like basically, since the corruption of the shard could not reach the sword itself, it's corrupted everything on the inner side of the temple. Through that corruption, it's kind of tricky. You are not sure you can touch the sword safely.
But I can't collect it.
Wait a sec. Acid resistant clothing.
I said it's like acid, like basically I was making a sort of like, so
Yeah,
you can
in other
relate
words, it
to it that
burns
it's gonna
either way.
destroy you if you touch it.
Okay, okay.
Damn it. If I even get... So, it's corrupting the rock as well. I suspect trying to get it with a immaterial object isn't gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
plus
crystal
keep in mind
is
you don't have
attached-
much time. At this point, one of the commanders screams out, "Archers, forward!" While while the army is marching towards you, a battalion of archers forms up and blackens the sky with arrows.
Telekinesis on the sword and crystal!
Sword and crystal? Okay.
Okay,
Roll.
I'm confused. Is the crystal connected to the sword?
Yes, it's kind of glued to it.
Thank you. So just telekinesis on the sword.
Okay. Roll.
Oh goddamn.
9.
It's still 9. It's quite good.
No,
know.
not in this case. I would have allowed you if you managed to make it perfectly. In this situation, no. You don't suffer any negative effect for that magic used, but you cannot pry the sword out. The corruption won't let it leave.
What if I use gloves or like weapons to carve it out or something?
No, you cannot touch that shit.
Not even with
Yeah, we
weapons
can't
or a
touch the
stick?
sword at all with anything. Why did we come here
You
again?
can try if you want, but you don't know what the result will be.
Ugh.
By the way, I'd like
contact
to mention the skies are kind of, you know, full of arrows coming at you right now.
Contact spirits.
Right, I guess I have no fucking choice.
I will hide behind the shrine and contact spirits.
Just grab
Okay.
it.
You can use the shrine as cover, yeah, for the most part.
God damn it.
Okay.
Why
You
didn't
get a-
I roll that sooner?
What do you wish to ask?
I won't. Can I possibly call the Fateweaver?
Oh my god.
Yes, you can. He will listen.
So, how do we purify a gem?
You can't.
Damn.
Thanks.
Well, I tried. Bye.
Hey,
You probably ask
Sullivan.
one more other question.
hey,
Well, no,
Sullivan.
I don't. What?
The Fateweaver works differently. I think he's pretty amused, so he will answer some questions since he's already here. Hey O'Sullivan, try not to get yourself killed, okay? I really enjoy your company.
I'm trying not to, but
He's just asking me how to get the sword.
could I use one of the gems for a ritual of mine?
Yeah, sure, why not? That should be fun.
Okay. Alexander, give me a gem.
Oh no.
Give
What?
me a
No!
shard.
Busy!
Give me a shard, and I'll get us out of this mess.
Guys, arrows
Do
in
it!
the sky.
Yeah,
How
we're
will you
hiding
protect
behind the altar.
yourselves?
Those are very slow arrows, by the way.
Yeah.
Right, fuck it. I'm gonna basically ask for. You just see me praying with my hand. It's like, Wind Spirits, please at least help me with this. No, I promise I'll listen to you later. And he's gonna try charging his hand up with magic, just like normal.
Shard.
He's gonna try grabbing the sword.
Are you gonna give me the goddamn shard?
No.
Why
You've
not?
seen the
God.
effects of a. You've seen the
Are
effects
you
of a shard, and
retarded?
you want one.
I'm gonna use it real quick. I'm gonna use its power to get us out of this mess.
Yeah, that's a great
While
idea.
you guys are busy arguing, the soldiers are already at the shrine and they have surrounded
said
you
I-
and they've started to engage you.
I'll smack him around.
I don't know what you said. I said I grabbed the sword.
Yeah, you guys are taking too long. So, too
I-
bad. By the way, the portal in this time has begun to materialize and something begins to step out of it. Let's see what steps out of it.
I'll wait until you have your description before I start my ritual.
Here is what steps out of it.
Holy shit.